Hello there assassins, welcome back to another Wheelassassin guide. You may be very confused with this tutorial today. You may have not expected this in a million years, but here we are. This is how to build Taylor Swift here in Minecraft. Now, similar to my other musician busts, this is just going to be the head and shoulders. Of course, that is what a bust is. So we have ourselves Taylor Swift here in her, well, one of her era tour outfits. And this is actually the bodysuit that she has as part of her Lover collection, if I'm not mistaken. The only trouble I've had with this build is the colour. I'm colourblind. I had to Google her eye colour just so I could get that down correctly. But the colour of the outfit here, to me it looks blue, but to some, purple. I'm not sure which is appropriate here, so you guys can obviously change this up as you want to. But we have ourselves Taylor Swift just here with our kind of two-toned hair. I've tried to go with the sort of dip-dyed kind of blondie brown kind of hairstyle here, which is pretty cool looking. Obviously we've got the part of her hair that comes around the front here, and obviously we have her sort of fringe in the middle there, just shadowing her eyes a little bit, and then the rest of her hair is kind of tucked over her right shoulder here. So yeah, it's a really cool build actually. I'm quite impressed with this one. Now, a legend by the name of Link Goodman here on YouTube actually kind of put me up to this, to be honest. They commented on one of my other builds with next build Taylor Swift, and I took that literally, so here we are. But I also dedicate this tutorial to one of my really good friends, Poppy, who is a massive Taylor Swift fan. So yeah, this build is for Poppy. So taking myself these materials just here, I've grabbed some pink glazed terracotta. I also have some light blue glazed terracotta, a block of diamond, a red concrete block, some stripped birchwood, some white concrete, and some light blue concrete powder. Now with these inventory materials, what I'm going to do is go ahead and first build her jumpsuit, and then kind of work back. Jumpsuit, bodysuit, that's what I meant. So let's go ahead and start down on the left side. And we want to stick a pink glazed terracotta here on the grass. We'll take ourselves a block of diamond here and here. And then we'll do ourselves two of the pink glazed just up on the left side, like so. We shall then take ourselves up diagonally to the right for one just here. And then we'll take ourselves the light blue glazed terracotta for one here, here, and here. So in a 3 pattern, just like this. We then can fill in ourselves this block gap with a block of diamond. We can then take ourselves 2 more of the pink, coming down from this one and this one. We'll then take ourselves some ice, which I completely forgot to grab, but it's going to be the ice just here in the middle to add even more sequins to the build just here to make it very reflective and flashy. So we'll take this packed ice just here, here, and in here. We'll then take ourselves a pink glazed terracotta in the middle with 2 up on the right side. We'll then take a light blue glazed terracotta in the direct center, so it's sort of on the neck part here. We'll then come back down here for a block of diamond, and then leave a block gap and do another block of diamond here. So replicating what we did on the left side to the right side now with symmetry. Kind of mirroring, if anything. We'll take light blue glazed terracotta just here, here, and up here. And then what we'll do is copy the same pattern down here. So we'll do ourselves a block of diamond, and then we'll take the pink glazed around this section. Just like so. Wonderful. So you can sort of see the shape just here of the bust, which is brilliant. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take ourselves up here onto her shoulders and sort of build the straps over her shoulders. So what we'll do is we'll take a block of diamond behind the pink on both sides, like so. Then we should take ourselves some stripped birchwood, and what we'll have to do here is build down the back here, and then up for these 3 blocks, just appearing over where the neck is. And on this one we'll do ourselves the 4 blocks, but then add a 5th one to make it come over, of course. So in line with the diamond, just like so. We'll then take 3 blocks in here and build out the 3. So this is her chin. And then what we'll do is we'll take ourselves 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll take 2 red just here and here for the lipstick. Another birch just here. 5 of our birch along the top here with a nose block in the middle. We'll then take ourselves 3 blocks up in the middle of the bridge of the nose. 1, 2, and 3. We'll then go ahead and add in ourselves the eyes. So we'll take ourselves the white concrete for that. And we'll go with like a crescent shape, kind of like this, with one block on either side in the middle of the nose there. Then we'll take our light blue concrete powder for her eye colour. Just there and there. It looks a little bit spooky right now, but we'll fix this up. Once we add the hair, it adds so much more detail to this build and makes it, you know, iconic, and you can actually tell it's Taylor Swift. But right now, it looks freaky. Right, let's get on here and sort out the arms. So we want to build the arms to be 3 blocks, kind of out on the sides like so. So only 2 of them come past her actual outfit here, and the same on the opposite side as well. So just here for 3, like that. Make sure you start on this block down here and work across. Cool. And then we'll also build these up to the height of 3, just temporarily, just so they come up to the same height as the pink there on both sides, of course. Just like so. And then we'll take ourselves 2 blocks up here and over here, of course, as well. She's kind of looking buff right now, but again, once we sort the hair out, it won't look as bad, I promise you. So if you come behind these arms now, and we take ourselves 3 blocks coming back, so 1, 2, and 3, and build them up for 3 blocks as well. Then we should have ourselves a width or depth for the arms of about 4 blocks, which is perfect. We do the exact same on the second layer up, just there, and of course over here as well, like so. And then what we'll do is we'll close up this shape by adding in those blocks just like so, and then these ones over here as well. So for those 4, sorry, I think earlier I said 5, but it's actually going to be, oh no, I didn't, no, that's 5, this is 4. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and just make sure that we've filled up the entire arm so it's seamless and, you know, makes it actually look like an arm, and rather than just kind of filling in the space with this skin tone material. Alright, there we go, perfect. So let's come around the back now and finish off the outfit on the back here. Of course, we don't want this outfit to be one-sided, that would be a little bit exposing. So let's take ourselves some materials and sort this out. We'll take ourselves a pink lace terracotta here, 2 again up here, and if you want to do the final one, it's just up there. Same with this side, of course, exactly the same as the front was. We're sort of just doing a bit of a mirroring technique as well on the back here. So then down here, what we'll do is take our diamond, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we'll take our blue, our light blue, down for these 2. Other diamond goes just here and here, perfect. And then what we'll do is take ourselves the ice for this one, and then our pink for this one, this one. Ice again in the direct center. And of course we have a couple more blocks we need to fill in. Let's just remind ourselves what was at the front here. So it's going to be 2 stacked with a light blue in the middle. So light blue there and 2 stacking of the pink. And we just need to check the shoulders. I think these are 2 blocks. They are. So they're going to be with a light blue finishing off that pattern just there. Perfect. And now we can actually continue with the shoulders across. Now it is covered up by the hair, so it's a little bit awkward, but if you were to sort of cheekily look underneath this block, let's say, so you can see it's patterned just like that. So it goes between the light blue and the diamond, which is very cool. So we'll try and do that now until we end off. Do we end off on this block? That's right. I think we're going to stop just there, to be honest. Let's do the same up here. Just like that. So don't worry too much that it doesn't, you know, stop on another diamond. That's okay. It's going to be covered by the hair, as you can see. Taylor Swift in my build has a lot of hair. So we're going to sort that out in a moment, and that makes up the majority of this build. However, this is looking awesome. Although a little bit creepy, I will admit. But it is looking, you know, good for the most part, which is brilliant. So we can call it there actually, and start to grab ourselves some hair materials. Very exciting. Alright, let's do it, Assassins. Okay then, I think I've armed myself with enough knowledge about hairdressing for this build to complete it correctly, but please do bear with me. Hair is always a bit troublesome in Minecraft, especially when we're mixing up, you know, stairs and slabs. It's a little bit tricky to see. But here we go. We have got ourselves a birch slab, some birch stairs, and birch planks, and we've also got the same with the oak planks, the oak slabs, and of course the oak stairs as well, just to give it so much more texture, make it look, you know, like it's actually being waved into a certain style rather than just built with blocks. So first things first, we need to start on her shoulder, of course, for the piece of hair that's kind of over her shoulder. So if we go down to her left shoulder, if we were Taylor Swift, We're going to come down here. We're going to take ourselves an upside down stair just on this pink terracotta. We want to take ourselves a block here and then do a stair this way around. We should do a block here, and we want to take ourselves a slab on top of that block with a block here and a block here and a stair here, and also another stair just here like so. Perfect, that looks good. Now if we come up from these blocks just in here, we need to continue to make this seamless and make sure it looks like it's going, you know, up into a style up here. So what we'll do is take a slab here, we'll do a whole block here with a stair on top. We'll then do ourselves some oak planks behind, and then we'll take a slab on top of that one. Down here, what we'll do after the slab is take 2 plank blocks, and then we'll do 1 stair here. We'll do an oak plank, and then a birch slab on top of that one. So again, you can see the two-tone of our hairstyle just in here, which is pretty cool. Now then, what we'll do is behind this slab here, we will take ourselves a birch plank, and we should do, I think we, no, we'll go ahead and make 2, like so. I think that's okay, but because of the shadows in my wonderful looking vibrant visuals, it is a little bit tricky to see at the moment, but I'm getting used to it. I hope. Right, around the side here, what we'll do is, as you can see, it's very, very busy around here. So it's a little bit troublesome to see what's needing to be curved around and what's just staying kind of static. But we've got this. So if we go from this point here, we can take ourselves a slab just there. We can add in a whole block of planks just in here. We'll add in another slab just here. And we shall add ourselves another block of plank here. And again, a slab here. So there's actually kind of 3 of these going around the corner. Now then, from this one, just here, we need to add in a stair. So what we'll do on the back of it is add 2 blocks up with our oak planks here above that blue. And I think the stair goes in here, but I can't be sure. So let's go backtracking. Let's just go down here. So we have this first slab here. We'll take ourselves 2 blocks up from that, and we'll call that done. We'll then come out here and add in ourselves a slab block. That is just 2 slabs making a block just there, but they are off from blocks. And we want to do ourselves around the corner here, so I'm just going to build out and knock that one through. A slab here with a stair beneath it, like so. Now when we see a gap like this, of course it's not going to have much texture, so we can just fill this in with some normal planks like so, which is very helpful. Now up from that pillar, just in here, so we have the normal thing, we'll take a block, like so, with another block on top of it. We'll do another block coming forward, and then we'll do ourselves a stair here, like so. And if I spin back around to the other side, yep, I can see that's in there. So I can place a block just beneath it to continuously fill in the gaps. Couldn't think about what I was saying there. Alright, if we go down this way now, if we take ourselves from, let me just see what I'm doing. Okay, so if we do a block here, and then we do a stair here, that should be just out there in the right line, and also furthest away from her body, and this is as far as we get. That's perfect. So now we have almost a circumference of what we're actually building for hair, which is brilliant. That is a very, very hard thing to find out, so good stuff. All right, from here, from this stair, we want to build ourselves a normal block on top of that one, and then we'll do ourselves some birch in here. We'll go with 1 block, and we shall do 2. We shall do 2, and then we shall call that done for now. Now, if we turn the corner again, obviously we've established this hair piece, the stair, is the furthest block away from the body. So we can take ourselves a block here and do a stair beneath. So it's kind of right with the whole slabs there, but best to check. We'll do another block of planks here and 1 beneath. I'll catch my breath. And then we'll do another one just here with a stair this way around, like so. And then we can do a stair beneath this one, going into the back of her costume just there. What we'll next do is take ourselves birch blocks behind this block. So we'll go for 2 at the moment. I think there could be a stair on the other side, but I will check before continuing. Behind this stair, we'll do ourselves 2 blocks going to the right. And then we'll do 4 blocks in total coming from these 2. So we have 1, 2, we're going to add 3. 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 blocks in a row before that stair. Let's do ourselves 3 of our birch just here. like so. And then we'll do ourselves 3 of our planks, like so, with 1 up, just like so. We can then take ourselves 2 planks here and 1 on the very top. And then what we'll do here is adding ourselves an oak stair just this way around with a normal block on top of that one. Wonderful. Looking very good. Now down here in this gap, we'll just add in ourselves a single birch block. And we know there's going to be another one around the corner, so we'll add one just here as well. And we'll do another birch beneath it. I think there could be a stair here, so I'll just check. Yep, there is. There's going to be a stair just down from that one like so, just adding in a little bit more texture. Down here we'll do ourselves another birch stair this way around. We should do a block joining the 2 stairs together. Will we? Yes, I think so. And then we should take... Oh, this is a bit of a troublesome one to see. I'm going to run across and just check this out, just because I'm a little bit dubious. So, you see here? There's the stair. The stair is up top there. Upside down. And there is a block there. See, that's the troublesome part. So that one... Oh, we have done that correctly. Oh, my eyes are playing tricks on me. That's fine. And then we'll do ourselves a block here. And we should then do a stair just down from that one there. Like so. If I'm correct. Which I hope I am. Again, quick check. So, block. Nope, it's just a stair and a slab. Yeah. This is the thing. If you see it from a different angle, it can look like something entirely different. And it won't matter too much if you do end up, getting a little bit lost and doing your own thing. It's hair. It's going to be supposed to be, natural. You can imagine that she's been moving around on stage quite a lot, and her hair may have come out of any sort of, style that she may have gone onto stage with. So don't worry too much. Let's add in another 2 birch blocks here. And then we want to add in ourselves a slab down here, I believe, just on that ice block there. And then we can do ourselves the planks for 1, 2, 3, and 4, just toward our arm, just there. We'll take ourselves a block here, and we'll do another block here. 2 more blocks here, 2 more blocks in here, like so. And then what we'll do is we'll come around the corner, and we shall build from the 2 blocks here that we have, knocking off the 3rd one, adding in a slab in replacement, then adding 3 blocks behind, just like so. Okay, then what we want to do is take ourselves a slab on top of this one, just here, so we only have a little portion of the shoulder kind of visible on the back here. And then what we'll do is take ourselves a stair this way around, just here of birch, before going up into quite a high pillar of birch, just here. And we'll go 1, 2, 3 at the moment, just with that one. In the space here, we'll add in ourselves 1, 2, and we'll do a stair facing forward, like so. Make sure to fill in that little gap behind it with a birch block, just like so. That looks really good. That looks like we've got the 2 sides of the different kind of parts of her hair. So we've got the one over the shoulder. Obviously it comes back into the majority of the hair and then goes down the other shoulder at the back here, which is perfect. So now spinning around the corner here, we can get a better look at this side. So we've got ourselves 1, 2 blocks here, and then we actually go into 3 and 4, just like so. Is it 3 and 4? 3, slab. And then over this way we'll do ourselves 2 entire blocks here, like so, and we'll add in another one just in there. And what we'll do in the gap behind this one is add in ourselves 1, 2 blocks of our oak just in here. I'm going to add in myself an upside down stair on top of this one. So to get there, I'll add in a block behind, 1 up, and upside down stair of my oak here. I'll do another oak on top of that stair just like so. Then add in myself 2 of these planks just behind that stair there, so it kind of closes it off from everything else just there. Then I want to go ahead and build myself 1 plank here, another plank here, and then a slab here. And then I'm going to take myself 1 plank here, and then I want to do 2 planks behind that one, so down from that one, just like so. I'm going to fill in this little gap here, just with 1 block. And then we are going to be working all the way up to the top now, which is insane. So around the corner from this one, we're going to add in ourselves, I think it might be another slab, just here. I can't be too sure. It seems to be an odd one. I think it might be a stair, so let's do a stair, and then we'll do ourselves 2 of these blocks coming down, like so. We can then take another block behind that stair with a stair coming up, so this way around. And then from this one we'll take a block this way with another stair going up like so. Then we'll take ourselves 2 more of these planks back here. We'll do another oak stair just here, another block down from that one just there. Perfect, looking good, looking very good so far. We then want to do ourselves 2 stairs just here and here. We also want to do one back in here in this gap just here, so we'll do one just at the back there. We'll take ourselves 2 blocks behind those 2 stairs. We then want to do ourselves 1 stair this way, and then we'll do a block here and another block there just to connect those 2 together. So that is the max height of this hair now. So look at that. From this angle, it's done. Well, kind of. If we do it from there, it's kind of done. But we've still got a long way to go. So if we go around the corner even further, oh, actually we're going to go around to the top. Okay, I've done this in a really weird way. We're going to go over behind this block and, behind this stair and add in a block. And at the top here, we want to add in ourselves a slab just here. And that is that for now. We do ourselves a normal block back here. That looks good. So we've got all those stairs already in place. We're already ahead of the game, which is perfect. And then what I'm going to do is spin around to this underside here, where it's a little bit more troublesome as well. So we'll try and sort this out. So down here, we're going to add in ourselves a stair just in here, with one forward from that one, just there. Then we'll do a whole block just on the inside, just here. Then we also want to bring the face kind of along this way, so we'll take our birchwood back and we'll just build in a bit of the face just there. And we can also do the same here, just behind the eye, like so. So the kind of cheek, just there. If you want to do the same on the opposite side, please feel free, like so. And then down here, we already have those 3 blocks, which is absolutely perfect. We shall take ourselves another whole block just here. And then we'll do ourselves, obviously, a block on top of that one, just so that hole is filled in. We can do a stair here, like so. And then a stair next to the light blue, just there, with an oak plank beneath and behind. Now up here behind, no, on top of that stair, we'll do 2 of our oak blocks. Then we want to take ourselves to this oak block we've just placed and add in a slab just here. And then do an oak block this side of the eye like so. And then what we're going to do on the second block of the eye is take ourselves a stair upside down. And then on the top block of the eye we'll do ourselves an upside down stair facing forward like so. So now in the gap here we'll take ourselves a block and a block here. And another stair comes in that way just like so. We'll do a block behind that one just so that is now nail filled in. And then over this side, we'll do another stair on top of this one, on the eye. On this one, we'll take ourselves a slab. Here, we'll take ourselves a stair. We'll do ourselves 2 blocks just here. We'll do ourselves another block just in here, like so. Obviously, you want to make sure her fringe is nice and well built, and obviously has a lot of layers because her fringe is quite a what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I guess quite a textured fringe. She has a lot of hair on the front, and that's obviously her kind of iconic look. So we definitely want to make sure we build that correctly. So that looks good. That's good. Let's just double check the work up here. It all looks good to me. What I am going to do though is just take myself another stair just up here like so, so I can really define the fringe look up here above her eye. So like so. So now above her eyes, we're going to take ourselves 3 blocks behind that stair just there, this one here, and do 3 stairs this way, like so. On the left side, you want to do a plank coming down like so. You can do another stair just here, but we're going to twist this one around so that you have a little bit of the eye showing just there, because I think that's really important, not to, overshadow the eyes too much. We're going to take ourselves an upside down stair just here to add in the parting of our fringe, and then we'll add in another one of these stripped birch blocks up there for her forehead. We'll then take ourselves some oak planks coming down here for one, and then we'll do another one of these kind of twisted stairs that way around, like so. This is really starting to take a good shape. That's awesome. We'll do another stair just here on the other side of the eye, And then going to the other side, what I'm going to do is take myself another stair just here, a block behind that stair, and a stair just this way around. And then I think there's actually going to be 2 stairs up top, but for the time being, I'm going to drop back down to the side of our eye. Second block up, I want to add an upside down stair. We're going to add in ourselves a block here, and on this next one, we're going to do a stair just here, this way around. Oh, that looks awesome. Hell yeah. Let's take ourselves another 2 blocks behind those ones and do 1 block down. So we now have almost a complete sort of shape here. We'll build this one up to a similar height, so just to here, and add 2 stairs on top of both of those. And we want that to be 4 stairs. So we have 3 currently. Let's do a 4th one and add in all blocks beneath it like so. Add in an extra one just there, but that's okay. That one's just going to be, you know, in this gap anyway, so that's alright. On this space here, we can actually do ourselves a stair just here. And then we can build ourselves a block behind that one. Oops, a full block would be great. And then there's actually going to be a stair kind of coming up toward that bit just there. There'll also be a block behind that stair, and then a stair this way around. And then there's going to be planks coming across to this side, like so. We'll add in a block here with a slab on top. We'll add in ourselves 2 more, oh hold on, let me just double check my workings here. Oh, I see. So this stair here is going to be twisted around, like so. Then it will have a block behind it. I'm going to remove the slab for a second. I'm going to add in a slab just here, with one to the left. Another stair just here. I'm going to fill over these blocks just here. So that is all filled over. Coming back to this gap just here, what I would like to do is go from this block and make this into a stair. Take out this stair and place another stair just here, like so, and then add in a slab just there. Now down from this section, we want to get the blonde back in, so we'll take ourselves the birch, and we want to knock out this block here, adding in our birch here for 1 and 2. Then over here, 1, 2. So you should have this shape just here. We'll drop beneath for both of these, and then add in ourselves the birch stairs for 1 here and 1 over here, just like so. And you should have yourself a finished shape just there. If you don't, definitely pause the video and just double check your work. But make sure you haven't got any holes anywhere around the build. That is very, very important. But you should have something that looks like this. And you will be correct in having built Taylor Swift here in Minecraft. Awesome. Well, that is it, Assassins. That is how to build Taylor Swift here in Minecraft from, of course, the Eras tour. I want to say a massive thank you to Link Goodman 1885 for putting me up to this in a bit of a jokey way. I'm always up for building something funny, and yeah, it was an interesting go at trying to build another musician here in Minecraft. And I think such an iconic one as Taylor Swift, you know, was a really cool one to do. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. Like I said, this video is dedicated to my friend Poppy, who is an absolute massive Taylor Swift fan. So if this video does happen to blow up and Taylor Swift sees it somehow, please say hello to my friend Poppy. She's a mega fan. Guys, if you want to drop a like on this video, do let me know your favourite Taylor Swift songs in the comments below. Should I check any out? Do let me know. I only seem to know Shake It Off. Probably because I've heard that like a million times from my friend Poppy. So let me know, guys. Let me know some Taylor Swift songs. Drop a like I said. Subscribe if you're new around here and want to see some more musician tutorials. And follow me up on the social medias where you can request more of these different builds. If you have a favourite pop star, metal musician, rapper, whoever, let me know in the comments below and I will see what I can do for you here in the game. Alright guys, well that is it from me today. Have a lovely rest of your day, take the best of care, and I will see you all very shortly for another Wheelassassin guide. Goodbye for now!